Hello guys, you're welcome to another episode of Ajet graphic tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to design a restaurant flyer design. So first thing, you need to draw your rectangle tool, then you import your background picture by dragging it inward, then you power clip it inside the rectangle. After power clipping it inside the rectangle, you extend the picture so that it fills up the rectangle spaces. So after that, you finish editing the content, you remove the outline. So the next thing, you're going to draw a rectangle. So this rectangle, we are going to apply a kind of effect. So when you click on the rectangle, the first click is to resize, so the second click is to skew or rotate the rectangle. So we are going to skew the rectangle downward, as you can see. So now we change the color to green. After changing the color to green, we're going to apply a kind of effect on the color. So now I'm going to add a kind of dark shade to the color green and make it empirical feel. So now you click OK. So the next thing you're going to do is to draw a straight line. So this straight line you are drawing, we are going to give it we are going to change the size. So press F11, F12 to change the size. So after changing the size, we're going to select our roughing tool to rough the line to make it a kind of zigzag line. So change that to the size, ensure the size are okay, the knob size, and then you drag on the line gently, as you can see. So you drag on the line. So after dragging on the line, you are going to change the size to 8 points. Then the next thing, you are going to convert the outline to object and change the color to white. So after changing the color to white, so the next thing you're going to do is to apply the transparency tool, make it a kind of a very light background. So then you duplicate the lines. So after duplicating the line, you select them all. Let me select again. Select the line. So group by pressing Ctrl G. So now you power clip it inside. So ensure that the line are placed on the appropriate place. So then finish editing content. So the next thing to do is to give you can see from the flyer the kind of arrangement. So the line, you use your rectangle tool to draw a straight line and fill it with color yellow, remove the outline. So now you can see the line very tiny. I use the rectangle tool to draw it. We duplicate the line. So copy here. So now I'm still going to copy at the middle, but I'm going to reduce that one kind of, you can see. So now I'm going to duplicate it again and rotate it at 90 degrees. So now I'm going to change the color of that rectangle at 90 degrees to a kind of light green. So we're going to change the color to light green color. So the next thing, I'm going to draw a rectangle. So this rectangle I want to use it to cut a certain portion out of that yellow rectangle. So you can see on the property bar, you cut it out. So the next thing you're going to do is to draw another rectangle. This rectangle we are going to use to type the happy hour section. So now convert the rectangle to curve. You click on the shape tool, then you now add some node and delete it. Ensure you adjust all the node to give you the appropriate result. So after that, you select your the F11 for interactive fill tool. So now you fill it with red and add a kind of dark shade to the red to give you a kind of kind of fill. So you draw with your Bezier tool, then you fill it with deep red and then a dark red. So the next thing to do is to draw with your polygon tool. With the polygon tool, you are going to increase the size to 15 number of side. Then after drawing it, you select your shape tool. So now all the polygon side are straight line. So now you are going to cover it off, then you drag outside. So then you're going to ensure the half are appropriate. So adjust the half. So then you fill it with color green. So after filling it with the color green, you're going to draw a circle. So you place it at the center of the polygon you draw earlier. So now we're going to use that circle to trim the polygon shape. So now after trimming that, you reduce the circle inward. You reduce it a little bit so that it gets inside. So now we're going to group everything together and give it we're going to drop shadow on the shape. So after dropping the shadow, I think the next thing we're going to do now is to type the text. So now we're going to select your text tool. We're going to type all the necessary text on the design. So always fresh. Okay, so select, click Ctrl K to break all the text apart. So after breaking them, you change the font to the appropriate font. So now change it to color white. So for the food, you change the font to a kind of italic font or any kind of font you feel is okay for you. You can use color yellow. After that, the next thing to do is to drop a shadow to the LT. Without LT, yes, drop the shadow, increase the size a little bit. So now let's arrange the other side, the always fresh. So I'm giving it good time. So good time. The second one is going to be a kind of light font. So good time, but the light font is going to be the light. So now change the color to color white. So the next thing we're going to type 30% off. 30% off. So I'm giving it the term also. So place it at the center and you change the color to color white. You ensure it you centralize the text with the object. So now we are going to type the food available at the restaurant. So which are the list I'm going to type now. Shawarma, indomie, and then spaghetti, toasted bread, and what else again? Chicken sauce. Okay, so we're going to select them and change the font to the term. So now you are going to press Ctrl R to align the text to the right side. You can see the text has been aligned to the right side. So now select your shape tool to increase the space between the text. With your shape tool, when you drag downward, you are going to increase the space between the text. So the next thing to do is to add a kind of bullet to the items. So add a bullet. So duplicate the bullet with your circle tool. You're going to do that very easy. So now type happy hour from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that's all. So now I'm going to select that happy hour out of the text by pressing Ctrl X and paste it with Ctrl V. So after pasting, I'm going to change the font because I'm not using the same font for the two, so I'm using separate font. I'm using Gotham, so, and then the size are not the same, so that's the reason why I break them into different groups. So now I'm changing this color to yellow. So I think with this we have come to the end of the lesson. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Ajet Graphics on YouTube. Thank you.